Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the new YSL eyeshadow quads. They released 4 more colorways. I purchased 3 of them. I have 2 from the previous 6 that were released, so we'll do some comparisons to those as well. I really enjoyed the formula of the first ones that I had picked up. I think that was last year, and I wanted more. I just knew that the other shades weren't particularly for me. So the shade Expansion kind of screamed my name. So let's go over what I picked up. They're very boring, but they're gorgeous. So this is the first one that I have. This one is Over Brun. I haven't swatched them yet, I'm so excited. Then I have this one, and this one is called Over Dore. And then finally, this one. That one is Over Orange. We'll do swatch comparisons of the older ones later, but just really quick. This is one of my previous ones, and you can see, while, you know, kind of a simple brown color story, it's not similar to that one. Not really similar to that one either. And then compared to Over Orange, still not. This one is, the older one is a warm brown quad, but doesn't match the same sort of warm browns. And that one is number 300. This is 100. This one is Store Dolls. I do actually remember that name. And so this is compared to the Over Dore and compared to Over Brun. They are different. If you're into a boring brown eyeshadow, and I mean that with the most love, they are different. Let's go ahead and swatch these, and then I'll do a look. Okay, so let's start. Gosh, they're just so beautiful before they've been touched. So let's start swatching Over Brun. The way that these are, there's one topper shade. Ooh, the mattes are just such a nice formula. Well, it's a little further away than I had intended, but there's Over Brun. I'm gonna swatch these down my arm, and we're gonna hope for the best, but that way hopefully you can kind of see them side by side. So next we're gonna do Over Dore. I'm trying to make sure you can see what I'm doing. So there's the topper. That first matte, which is almost my skin tone right now. The next, these are the sloppiest swatches in the world. I'm so sorry. Okay. And that's that gold shade. So that's Over Dore and Over Brun. And now we're into Over Orange. So that's all 3 of my new ones swatched out. Again, they are similar, but they are different. Let's go ahead and do comparison swatches. I'm just gonna do these on the back of my hand really quickly, because then I can see what I'm doing and know that I'm going to show you a swatch that counts. So right here I have the 2 ones that I previously owned, so 100 and 300. And here are the 3 new ones, Over Brun, Over Dore, or Over Orange. I think that helps demonstrate the differences. Nothing's quite as cool as Store Dolls, though those deep browns are similar, and then there's more warmth in Over Orange than there is in 300. And Over Dore kind of sits in the middle, almost a true neutral, but then gold throws it off a little. Hopefully those swatches help. I think what I'm gonna do is probably different looks on each eye. Let's start with Over Orange, because I'm really excited about this one. I think it's the most, well, it's not, the thing is, it's not the most unique of them. I don't own the most unique of them. So this is the lightest matte that I'm just gonna put, honestly, kind of all over. And I think most of the brushes I'm using today are gonna be BK Beauty brushes. This one is my favorite, the 202. I just love how long and tapered, but still so soft. So that's the light matte. I used to be, I think, pretty good at eyeshadow, and then I don't know, I hit like a rut and I've never really recovered. So give me some grace, but I promise I didn't used to be very bad at this. Now I'm going in with the brightest orange, just here. I'm gonna go in with the deeper kind of orange color right here in my outer corner. I like depth in my outer corner and right here in this part of my crease because I just think it helps define my eyes. I'm going back in with that very bright orange color. Because I just want to pack it on and get this to kind of pop. Kind of like that. I'm just using a small, fluffier brush to blend that a little. I think that's what I want. I want to build this dark orange up a little bit more. Yeah. The best way to apply the toppers is with a finger. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I just brought a little bit of that dark orange to my bottom lash line to kind of tie it in, but I'm just taking it in that like third. What do you think? I like the pop of orange. I know that's not for everyone in here, but I like it. I like some eyeshadow to do some crazy things sometimes. All right, next is gonna be over Brun. As a reminder, I'm gonna go in with this one. Same thing, just kind of all over the lid. You can see that that lightest matte is darker than the one in over orange. It's a good tone though, I like it. And I'm just bringing that kind of all the way up, but trying to keep it pretty well blended out. I'm gonna go in with the satin shade that's down here. Kind of all over. Ooh, that is a pretty shade. I like that shade. Taking that dark matte and doing the same depth in the corner. One of the reasons I'm doing these pretty simple looks, the quads are geared towards a quick look, but I also want you to see every color in the quad. Because if you're gonna get a quad, you should like every shade. Otherwise, it's not a good quad for you. You can do what you want, obviously, but I'm just saying as far as value. I'm taking the topper and I'm gonna start from the inner corner. That topper is so pretty. And then we'll do just a little in the center. So those are the two looks so far. I'm not gonna add mascara, I'm really sorry, but I know I'm gonna take these off, and taking mascara off is a nightmare. I'm gonna wipe this off real quick and then we'll do our final look with Over Dore. I love these. This one's so cute and warm for summer. This is almost like a perfect neutral on me. Time for the final look with Over Dore. I'm gonna start with the lightest matte. Same essence of what we've been doing. That's a good shade for me. That's almost a cooler brown than I would have expected in their like golden palette. I just realized that this whole time you might be able to hear the cat fountain in the background. Gonna go in with the darker matte brown. Same thing. I really like this brown too. This is why I was excited for Over Dore, because I thought that these browns would be nice. And sometimes, I don't know, you just want an easy look, and these YSL eyeshadows are just so easy to use. It's kind of lovely. I feel like you don't really have to spend a lot of time blending them out for them to look good. I'm gonna go into the gold satin shade and see what that's like. Ooh. Their satins have such a good reflect. Sorry, I feel like I'm so low energy in this video, and it's because I slept terribly last night. I also trimmed my dog's nails today, and not hearing her click-clack across the floor is one of life's simple joys, let me tell you. It's such an overstimulating noise for me. We had to use a decent amount of spray cheese and bacon strips to get the job done, but if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. All right, that's enough of the gold. I just keep adding it because I like it. And then we have the topper left. I'm gonna do that in the center to add some glisten. Let's grab some of that with a brush and do that same inner corner sparkle. Ooh. This one's very like glammy, because this topper shade is so sparkly, whereas I feel like in the Over Brun one, it was still very sparkly, but something about it being that more neutral brown kind of sparkle made a difference. That's that light brown matte. And then I'll go in with the deeper brown matte a little. I definitely got some fallout from that topper shade. It's hard to know how much of that is from taking off the previous looks and how much of that is fallout from this one. You probably know because you're seeing the footage, but I don't remember. That is Over Dore. I will do mascara now, which will complete the look. If my eyebrows look a mess, I know. We're in a fight right now. All right, folks, that's a finished look. What do you think? I like it a lot. But I bought the YSL quads because I knew I would like them. The formula is so easy. You saw, like, I didn't have to try to blend anything out. It just goes on. I think the sparkle adds something interesting and special, especially to a high-end eyeshadow, because for a while it's changing, but for a while luxury eyeshadows were scared to be sparkly. I think Pat McGrath came in and changed that, and then Pat McGrath was like, never mind. So seeing like this sparkle is really neat, but everything's also still very approachable and wearable, and because it all goes on so easily, it maintains that. And I think that's one of the things about a lot of luxury eyeshadow, is that it's just easy to put on. Again, I think some of the color stories are getting it's hard to call a quad a complicated color story, but I hope you understand what I mean. Some of them are still a little bit like, I don't know what to do with that. But the YSL quads are like, here's your look in a palette. You can just wear one of the matte browns all over, it works. You could just wear the topper all over, it works. So that's kind of how I feel about these. They're just super blendable, really easy. All of the shades in a quad can be a one shade look, or you can slap them all on and it still looks great. Super, super easy. I got mine from Selfridges. They're also at Macy's. I don't know why Macy's got them as early as they did, but they did. My guess is that they will start showing up other places. Of course, if you buy them from Selfridges and you have the Selfridges global shipping, whatever, they are cheaper at Selfridges. They are about 15% less on Selfridges than they are in the US. But again, if you're not already paying for the global shipping thing, then it's irrelevant. I have more eyeshadow to show you, and then I do sort of want to do a special sparkly one and done eyeshadow kind of thing, pulling from luxury and indie to kind of show you what's out there if you're interested in like super sparkle or easy one and done kind of eyeshadows that are still special. So let me know if that sounds interesting to you. I hope so, because I would really like to do it. And it would also motivate me to clean off my desk so that I could have a surface on which to film that, because it would be a big deal. That's everything for today. If this was helpful, useful, entertaining, helped you kill some time, please like it, subscribe if you want to see more, comment. I try to be really responsive to my comments, and I like talking about makeup. That's kind of why I'm doing this, is to find more people to talk about makeup with. So please engage if that feels like something that you're inclined to do, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.